Hey y'all, what have you been waiting on? Or have you been waiting at all? Have you been rushing in? Have you been making decisions that you should have really waited on? I know I have. I know I am guilty of it. One of the things that I think that we often do is we think about waiting when it comes to big purchases like our dream home, a car, increase on our job. We think about waiting in those times. But do we think about waiting when it comes to rearing our children? Do we think about waiting when it comes to waiting on things in our marriage? Do we think about waiting when it comes to responding? Oh, I know that's a good one. I know God has been really dealing with me in that area of not being a fixer, feeling like I have to fix everything. So for all my fixers out there, I'm here to tell you that God ain't called us for that. God is the fixer. He's the one who repairs. And when we get in his way, when we're rushing in and not waiting for him to move, we're causing things to happen in the realm that shouldn't have happened and wouldn't have happened had we just been obedient in the waiting. I think we often believe that if we don't rush in and respond, react, do things to fix whatever the problem is, that we're going to miss out on the opportunity. But no, I would want to tell you that I don't think that we're going to miss out on the opportunity if during the waiting we're doing the right things. If we're praying for direction, we're searching out the matter the way that God would have us to handle it. You know, they say fools rush in. I don't want to be a fool today, and I'm going to encourage you to wait. There is nothing wrong with waiting. There is beauty in waiting. Think about when you go to the doctor's office, right? You don't rush in when you get to the waiting room. You say, my appointment is at 10 o'clock, and you barge in the doctor's office and you say, look, I'm here. Why, you need to see me. No, we don't do that. We wait. We wait until they call our name. And that's what we have to do when we're in the waiting in our lives. When we're waiting on our children, when we're waiting on repair in our marriage, when we're waiting on relationships, when we're waiting on things to manifest in our lives, we have to be willing to wait. Think about all the flowers, the plants, the trees. They take a while to bloom. Think about farmers. They don't just put seed in the ground and then there's a harvest the next day. They have to wait. They have to wait for the harvest. And we have to wait for that harvest in our lives. When there are things going on and we want them to be changed, we want them to be modified, we want them to be repaired, we have to be willing to wait. And in the waiting room, we have to be willing to do the things necessary so that when we come out of the waiting, that it is everything that God designed it to be. I encourage you to wait and enjoy the ride. Have an awesome day.